ladies and gentlemen, if you could just take your seats, please. The press conference will begin in 1 minute.
Did I just do that? I just.
I think every microphone is on, actually.
So don't. I'm gonna make you look like you're really important. The best.
כן. משהו כבר עדיין.
The best speech is a short speech. We get the most of it.
איציק לא בא? מחק אותו מהברכה.
Okay, I think we're all ready now. Mr. President, Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, journalists, welcome to the official European Athletics LOC press conference for the European Championships for under-20s. Welcome to Jerusalem, and welcome to all those people watching on YouTube and watching the stream. Today's press conference will be conducted in English only, and it will consist of two parts. The first part will see us speak to all the people who made this championship possible, the people to my right. And the second part, we will speak to four of the most exciting talents here in Israel, the athletes who are sat on the front row. Welcome, athletes. Thanks for coming. Just to warm you up, a little bit of information. We have 15 men's champions here from the under-18 championships last year, and 12 female winners. Also, 11 athletes who currently have under-20 world leads will be present. And there's even 2 medalists from Munich, our European Championships, Angelina Topic of the high jump and Adriana Vilagos in the javelin, both Serbian athletes. But without further ado, let's begin the first part of the press conference. And in the first part, we're going to hear from the brilliant minds of the people who were behind the organisation and the execution of this championships. After their speeches, you'll have the opportunity to ask your questions. But firstly, let's hear from them, and they'll all give a speech. And the first person that we're going to hear from is Moshe Leon, the Mayor of Jerusalem. Thank you, Moshe.
President of European Athletics, Mr. Dobromiv Karamarinov, welcome again to Jerusalem. Deputy Mayor and Sports Portfolio Holder, Mr. Elisha Peleg, Director General of the Jerusalem Municipality, Mr. Itzek Lari, CEO of the Israeli Toto, Mr. Meir Bardugo, Head of the Sport Department, Mrs. Liat Pitaro, President of the Israel Athletics Association and President of the Organizing Committee of the European Athletics Under-20 Championships, Mr. Ami Baran, CEO of the European Athletics Under-20 Championships, Mr. Jack Cohen, and dear guests and dear friends, I'm proud to host you all here in Jerusalem for the European Athletics Under-20 Championships. Welcome to the capital of Israel. Jerusalem is a special historical and important city. Millions look to this city every day in hope and prayer. This is a city where dreams and miracles come true. So, there is no better place to hold an international celebration of sports, bringing people together from 44 nations to compete, to meet, and to make their dreams come true. Last year, we hosted the Under-18 Athletics Championships with great success. And these championships is a natural next step for Jerusalem. Our newly renovated athletic stadium in Givat Ram is one of the most advanced in the world, and I'm proud to welcome you to this great facility. But I hope you will see much more of Jerusalem. Take a chance to travel through our beautiful city. I would like to thank Mr. Dobromir for selecting Jerusalem to host the championships. It is a great honor for the capital of Israel, and I'm convinced that you will greatly enjoy hosting the championships here. To all the Jerusalem team from the municipality and all our partners, I thank you for your hard and dedicated work. I want to wish all the athletics the very best of luck. I hope you return home inspired and fulfilled, and that you will come back to visit us soon. Welcome to Jerusalem, and good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and we really do feel welcome here in Jerusalem, so thank you. Secondly, I'd like to introduce the President of European Athletics, Mr. Dobromir Karamarinov.
Mr. Mayor, President, please allow me to speak from here. First of all, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this amazing city, Jerusalem, for the incredible our Under-20 championships. This is historical event because it's the biggest European event ever in Israel. And I want to really thank to the mayor of Jerusalem, to the municipality of Jerusalem, to the Ministry of Sport and Culture, to the LOC, and to the Israel Athletic Federation. And we are together with European athletics, we are ready to deliver the best ever European Under-20 championships the next days. It's a quite natural legacy after the incredible success of Under-18 championships last year. And I want to tell you, maybe you know that the Jerusalem was not the original place for these championships before, but it's one more time a special thanks because they help European athletics in a very difficult moment when the original city was not able to deliver these championships. In less than 1 year, you and we together, we prepare to deliver these championships. And this show a lot. This show our unity, our solidarity, and how we are ready to serve to the athletes. Because, dear athletes, we are here for you, because of you. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the next day, but not only. Good luck for this so important for European and World Athletics year, and also for the future, because you are our future. 27 champions from last year are here, and nearly 1,200 athletes from 44 member federations competing in this amazing event. By the way, this is 27th edition, because in 1964 it was the first time European Juniors Games, and now we have a very stable competition system for our juniors. We have under 18, we have under 20, we have under 23, and we care about our athletes. And also it's so important, dear athletes, that your friends, your parents, they can follow you in worldwide, thanks to the European athletics social media. All over the world can watch your part next days. I want to finalize my short speech with one more time to thanks to all people who are involved in this competition, and one more time to say good luck, my dear athletes. Thanks a lot.
Mr. President. And thirdly, I'd like to introduce Ami Baron, who is the president of the LOC and of the Israeli Athletics Association as well, a very busy man. So, Ami.
Very, very busy trying to do it. But after my two friends here have already thanked all those that are involved, and we have more speeches in the next few days, so we'll probably be thanking everyone and even more during those times. I'd like to welcome all our European friends here in Jerusalem for the European Under-20 Athletics Championships. I believe this event will be one to remember, and for sure will be yet another stepping stone for Israel athletics to grow and become a leading factor in European athletics. I would like to thank the Municipality of Jerusalem, led by Mayor Moshe Leon, the Ministry of Culture and Sport, and the Israel Toto Board, Mr. Bardugo, who is here with us today and will be giving a speech also, for the support in making this championship happen. Our LOC and the Israel Association, the Athletics Association staff, they have given all to make this an unforgettable experience, and I thank them so much from really, they've done so much work and they've been working very hard, along with, of course, our LOC leader here was Jack Cohen. The championships will be a spectacular event, which we hope will inspire Israel's youth to join the athletics world and reach limits they never believed would be achievable. I'd really like to thank everybody again, and that's my short speech there for you today.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne. And last but not least, Mayor Bardugo, who is the CEO of Israeli Toto.
Good afternoon. Let me start, please, by extending a warm welcome to our partners who are joining us for the incredible experience of the upcoming few days. Mayor of Jerusalem, Moshe Leon, my friend, the President of the European Athletics Association, Dobromir Karmarinov, the President of Israeli Athletic Association, Mr. Ami Baran. It is an honor for the Israeli Toto once again sponsor the European Athletics U20 Championship, which are currently hosted by Israel in Jerusalem. We are convinced that as we start an Olympic year, this tournament will motivate us all and develop Israeli sport. I, the CEO of Toto Israeli, pledge to support in a number of ways to the promoting of Israeli sport. We are delighted to show off Israel's excellent qualities by hosting prestigious international competition in Israel, especially in Jerusalem. This summer has been nothing short of historic for the Israeli sport, thanks to the achievement of our young basketball and football teams, as well as Israeli gold medal performance blessing Afrifa, which the fact that the Israeli public can see him in action in this championship excites me. Finally, I'd like to address both the people of Jerusalem and the Israelis in general. You should all try to visit during the competition, since you will have the opportunity to see some of the best athletes in the world, as well as our talented Israel competitors. I am sure that in a few years we will all remember when we first saw them here in Givat Ram in Jerusalem. Good luck for all the athletes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you to all the esteemed speakers. Now, before we bring the athletes on the stage, we're just going to proceed with a quick photo session. So if all the leaders could please stand up, we could invite the photographers forward. We're doing a quick photo. If you could just stand.
Okay, okay.
That'd be great.
I was like, what are we doing?
Is the microphone working?
Like, what are we doing? Move the chairs. Stand up. Yes, yes. Everyone, pull me up. Like this, I guess.
If you'd all just like to take a seat in case we have any questions from the floor. If anyone has any questions for the leaders, then feel free to ask. I can see Alex Seftel is here, so with the microphones. Alex?
Mr. President, it was mentioned that there are a couple of medalists from Munich. How impressed are you that we have some medalists here who've won medals in Munich? And maybe it says something about how good the junior competitions are that they have been able to then do so well in Munich. Really impressive.
If I'm not wrong, I mentioned that they are medalists from Jerusalem, or I mentioned Munich, but there is two medalists from Munich. But this is show how important is our junior events, and how this way is go on the natural way from the junior age to the senior one. And also, I'm absolutely sure that the future European, world, and Olympic champions are here in Jerusalem now. I believe that even next year in Rome, there will be some people, some athletes who are here. They'll be in Rome in the podium. But for the Birmingham 26, I'm sure that many of athletes here, they'll be in the podium in Birmingham 26.
Thank you. Can I ask one question to Mr. Ami Baran as well? We had the European Under-18 Championships last year here. What was the best part or the big takeaway about that event? Maybe it was the medal that Israel won in the 800 meters and the atmosphere there, or maybe it was kind of the general opportunity to host and kind of the opportunities that brought in for local people as well.
So the medals are always good, but I think really just having it here in Israel. I think doing something like this and getting the opportunity provided by European Athletics and provided by the municipality and all those that were involved, I think that's something that brought us to an understanding that we're on the right way, we're on the right track. So I think, yes, everything was great, it was grandiose. They said that we had the best TV, we had great coverage, we had everything like that, but in the end, it is really the opportunity that we can do this, because now we did the 18, they came to us for the 20, and hopefully in the next few years we're going to go on and we're going to go as much forward that we can.
Thank you, Alex. Any more questions from the floor before we bring the athletes onto the stage? Okay, I think you're free to go. Thank you again. So if the athletes could make their way onto the floor, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, you can take those off. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're ready. That was a quick transition from the politicians to the athletes. Welcome to the athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just settle down, please. I feel like a teacher in school. Okay, I think we're quiet enough now. Thank you. So it's time to introduce the stars of the show, the reason we're here in Jerusalem, Israel. And I'm going to start off by introducing an Italian who showed us that he can jump in all directions. Sorry, an Italian who showed us last year that he can jump in all directions. The reigning under-18 high jump and long jump champion, Mattia Filani. His season's best this year, 8:24, at least with a legal wind. I believe you've done 8:44 in an illegal wind, but so he's in fine form coming into this championships. Secondly, I'd like to introduce a Croatian lady. She's shown the world that she can run, she can jump, she can throw. She is the reigning under-18s heptathlon champion, Jana Košak. Her season's best of 6,293 points, is that right? Okay, good. That was in Austria in May, so another person who comes into the competition in great form. Thirdly, I'd like to introduce an Israeli athlete who won the 2023 National Championships to become the under-20 3,000 meter champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Hila Azran. And finally, an athlete who is lightning quick and a terrific jumper too, the Israeli national under-20 100 meter and long jump champion, Eden Salah. Welcome, Eden. So, let's start off by just asking a few questions to the athletes, and then the floor can answer the questions. And again, if I could just ask everybody to just settle down at the back. I know it's an exciting press conference, but thank you. First question, Mattia. There's a bit of a sense of deja vu being back here in Jerusalem, seeing you sat here at the press conference. You dominated your two events last year. You jumped 8:04 to win the long jump, and you jumped 2 meters 15 to win the high jump. You've already jumped 8:24, a national under-20 record this year. How are you feeling coming into this championships?
Yeah, hi for everyone. I want to start. I'm so glad to return in Jerusalem. I think this race is too much important for I grow up, and I take more experience for me and for my team and my coach. And I feel really good because I have nice remember of this place, and I want give the best of myself for repeat the same of the last year.
Thank you, Mattia. And what is hard to believe, you're only 18 years old. It feels like you've been on the scene for such a long time to probably most of the media who are here. What is your dream in life? Because every time I've ever seen you at competition, you always seem so relaxed and so smiley and happy, and you win everything. So what is your dream in life and in your career?
I think my dream, the best dream, absolutely not for me, but for every athlete, I think, is the Olympic medal, because it's the best medal in the every competition. And my dream is here, and this race is too much important for an introduction, a senior competition, and I'm really glad and happy for here.
Okay, and you're focusing just on the long jump for this event. How are you feeling, and do you know any of your rivals going into this event, having obviously most of them were here last year?
Yeah, but race is race. Absolutely the adversary is the same, but I want to only compete on myself, and the race is race, and I want to see the result.
Okay, well, thank you for answering the questions, and good luck in the competition.
Thank you.
I'll move on to another incredible talent, and that's Jana Košak, the European Under-18 champion, and someone who's really dominating the heptathlon. And big hopes, I'd imagine, for this championship after your performance in Austria in May. You've only just turned 17, so it's quite incredible. You're going to be here at this under-20 event. How have you prepared for this championships? I know you've been busy in Austria, but and which events have you been working on the most ahead of this discipline?
Well, I've started preparing like in May, because Austria was during May, so I had to compete good there. The events I worked most on are the events I'm not good at, so shot put and maybe 800 meters. I think I have so much more room for improvement in that events. I actually thought that maybe I would compete in hurdles here or high jump, but I just decided to do heptathlon because that's what I really love. So we'll see. Maybe the shot put has gotten better since Austria, hopefully.
Okay, Thank you. There's been so many incredible heptathletes over the last 15, 20 years, so many icons. Who were your heroes as you were dreaming of becoming a heptathlete?
Well, my hero is currently and has always been Tiam Nafi. I really like her. I just like her humbleness. I don't even want to talk about her results and medals and everything that she has achieved in her career. I just think that she is such an incredible person with all of that to add.
Wow, yeah, especially after her achievements in Istanbul. Just finally, I was looking through the starting list and I noticed a name which is very similar to yours. Is it true your sister is going to be competing in the hurdles?
Yeah, my sister Clara is also here, and my dad actually is also here. So the whole family is here in Israel. Clara is competing in the 100-meter hurdles race, and she's a current European leader, so I think she's aiming for gold. I think she can make it. We'll see tomorrow and on Tuesday. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed and root for Koscheck family.
And do you believe that you could win gold here? Is that your target?
Well, yes, that's my target, and everything that just comes with it is a bonus. But the main goal is definitely the gold medal.
Well, thank you, Jana, and good luck.
Thank you.
Big career ahead. So, moving on to the next athlete, Israeli under-20 national 3,000 meter champion Hilla Azran. Welcome, Hilla.
Hello.
Personal best of 9:56.
Yes.
What's it going to be like for you running in front of the home fans?
I'm really waiting for it. It will be very exciting for me, to race in front of them, and I hope all the cheering and the support will help me to run faster.
Well, I'm presuming your family are going to be here watching as well, right?
Yes.
How much will it mean to you to have your family by your side in these big moments in your career?
I'm really happy that they are going to be able to see me race, and of course I'm happy that they can finally cheer me and to see me race in such an important race.
And well, welcome and thank you for answering the questions. And I hope your family are going to be cheering a successful performance. So welcome, Hilla. And just finally, the final athlete who is here is, hold on, I've lost my script now. Sorry, my question. So Eden, so I'll just talk to you instead of going by the script. Eden, how are you feeling ahead of the championships? And I'm guessing you're also going to be having some family here in the stadium.
Yeah, of course. Also, I'm very excited and happy to be and compete first European Championship here in Jerusalem in my home fans and my home stadium. And I hope to give the best I can. And yeah, that's it.
How did it feel to become under-20 national champion? That must have been an amazing feeling.
Yeah, to be national champ, it's really happy and amazing for me because also in the 100 meters and long jump, because last year I didn't get that title, so this year it's amazing to get this title.
Yeah, now you've got a PB in the 100 of 10:48 and in the long jump of 7:45. Do you think you can improve on your personal bests on this track?
Yeah, I think I can improve. Also, my main goal is to qualify in the long jump to the final, and then in the 100 meters is hit semi-final and final. So I have to move and try to go the best I can.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Eden. Thank you to all the athletes for answering those questions. And now it's time to hand the questions to the floor. So if anybody, any of the journalists present have got any questions for the athletes, this is your time. Biljana will give you the microphone. The very enthusiastic Alex Seftel to start off.
It's going to be hot. How, as athlete, anyone who would like to answer, how do you tend to deal with that? Because Israel, Italy, Croatia, all those countries have competitions in hot weather. How would you deal with that? And what do you think that challenge is going to be?
Matteo, do you want to go first?
No. My English is so bad and I don't understand the question.
It's going to be hot weather. What's
No. It's not too much hot because the wind is too much cold because the out of the sun and the cold of the wind is too much perfect for the temperature.
I think that's an Italian speaking. It was an Englishman answering the question, asking the question. So, anyone else want to talk about the temperature? And anyone worried about the heat? Clearly not.
We all trained for it all the summer, and we knew before that this is going to be the conditional, and that's it.
Okay. Well, Alex, I hope you survive the heat. Any other questions from the audience? The man in... Oh, yeah.
Hi, how's it going? Mathieu, bienvenuto in Israele. I wanted to ask, we've been seeing a remarkable renaissance in recent years in Italian athletics with Lemon Jacobs and Gianmarco Demberi. You probably practiced with him. Do you feel any kind of pressure as being some sort of a young prospect in long and high jumps, or do you feel more calm because you know there are other stars that have been watching?
Yes, because the pressure is normal. It's part of my life because it's the part of every athlete of the life. But with experience for every race, for this competition is so important. Maybe for experience, for this. And only this.
Next question from Mr. Phil Minchell, please.
Yes, it's for Matteo and Jana. After your wins last year here, did you have the chance to go shopping? What sort of mementos did you take back from Jerusalem last year?
I can recognize your voice. Yeah, I remember you commenting on my post. Yeah, okay. Well, I did have some nice memories from Jerusalem. The first thing I did when I won heptathlon, I actually went to shop and bought myself Ben & Jerry's ice cream, so that was a nice memory. And then I went to the old city part, to like David's grave and that wall. So we've seen a lot of things here. I think it's such an historically important city, so I'm glad that the championship is held there. So that young athletes can not only compete here but also see some history, buildings and everything. Yeah, I hope that helps.
How about you, Matteo? What are your memories, and did you go shopping here last year?
No, last year I not go to shopping because I'm too much concentration for the race. But this year at the last day of the race, post competition, I want to go to visit Jerusalem because it's a beautiful place with beautiful historical monuments, and I want to see everything.
Perfect. So ice cream is the secret to being a world-class heptathlete. Any more questions from the floor? Yep.
So I have two questions for these rising stars. The first question is for you, Mathieu. Early of the season, you're running 200 meters, and it was really quick time. Please, can you share some more feelings about your race? And for you, Jana, you're just back from EOF, and you decided competing 400-meter hurdles there. And it's very nice to see how you can control every event that you're using. If you can share with us feelings and how you prepare to these competitions.
No, I'm not prepared for this competition because this year I only working for long jump. Maybe this year I not work in the high jump and the 200 meters, only in long jump. The 200 meters is part of preparation for long jump. I want to race for this, and I don't want to run another time the 200 meters because at the finish of the race, I arrive tired, too much tired, and maybe for the next year I can prepare this discipline, and if it's possible, and I want go in the other race in this discipline.
You know that the Italians have a good histories with 200 meters and long jump. You have a good really athletes there. Back in the time, Andrew Ho did it, the multiple events.
Yeah. But Andrew is Andrew, Mattia is Mattia, and I want only long jump because I'm jumper and I want to only jump in my life.
Thank you.
You too.
And Joanna?
Yeah, well, I wish I could say that I just focus on one event, but I have 7 of them, and then I also run hurdles, like 400 hurdles. I will also probably do a triple jump at the end of this season. So yeah, I want to try just any event, maybe like not hammer or walking, but something that is quite similar to heptathlon. So yeah, I don't want to focus on one event because I think I'm really good at maybe high jump, but yeah, heptathlon is my passion, so that's what I would like to stay in. I'm preparing for some other events, but mostly heptathlon. I would like to be a heptathlete, so yeah.
Thank you, Jana.
Thank you, Mattia and Jana. Just to confirm, I think, Mattia, you ran 21.12 in the 200 meters, is that right? Yeah, not bad. But you're not running in the 200 meters here.
Stop, only one race. I don't want to.
Okay, Phil?
Yes, it's to Hilal and Eden. And of course, Israel's got some well-known athletes as well. I'd like to ask you about what your relationship and how well do you know the likes of, in your event, Hilal, Lorna Salpeter, and in your event, Eden, Blessing Afrifa. And especially, what was your reaction when you saw Blessing's world under-20 record? But perhaps first, Hilal, how well do you know Lorna and what sort of influence has she been on you?
Don't worry, I'm bad me too with English.
You asked about Luna, right? Yes. I mean, in the race that I did the limit for this event, she helped me and she paced me to run the limit. So I know her and she's my inspiration. No.
Well, so Blessing is my friend, so we have trained together. We are in a 4x100 team, Israel seniors. When he did the record, I'm really surprised, but I see them on training. He trained very hard with his coach, and I saw that coming. And I tell my friends he's going to do that record, and it was really, really surprising.
Thank you. Any more questions for the floor? Yeah.
From Eden and Ila, I'm curious to know about the pressure that you have because of the fact that the championship is here in Israel. The degree of the pressure that you have.
לא, אני...
הלחץ
I think the question is, do you feel the pressure?
Sorry. No, I think for me it's give me some good motivation, and also to my national team, because we here, as I said, in Jerusalem, in the home stadium, and family and friends come here, and they can give us push and cheers up, and I hope to improve and get good results.
Thank you. And any more questions? Stephen Mills? There's a microphone just there.
Yeah, question to Jana. You said your sister's ranked #1 in the hurdles. Do you do much training together? And would you say you're a competitive family?
Yeah, we are definitely a competitive family. We are all somehow related to sports. So I train with my sister and one other decathlete, Roko Farkas. He's also doing decathlon here. And Janko, he's running the hurdles. So we are like a group of 4. I think it's a great group, and I love training with them. I think it helps me to stay motivated, get good results in training, and so that reflects on the competition as well. So yeah, I think Clara also has that competitive spirit, and I think she'll do great here. I hope.
There you go. Any more questions from the floor before we have the official photograph? Well, no more questions? Okay, well, I just want to really thank the athletes, because I know how hard it is to sit in a very, very busy room with lots of cameras facing you, and you're all pretty young, so well done for answering the questions, and thank you for taking the time. I know it's a nervous time before your races. Good luck to all of you in your events, and now we'll have the official photograph. So if all the athletes could just stand up, and the photographers can come forward. And then if anyone has any one-to-one interviews that they would like to do, you can take the athletes once the photograph is done. We'll also do, athletes, if you could just stay here, athletes, just for a photograph with the president.